Chaos is spread across America from New York to Chicago and Los Angeles. The 8 p.m. curfew has just kicked in Minneapolis as protests threaten to enter their 7th day. These are live pictures coming from the United States right across the country. There's been a heavy police presence, as you can see here from these pictures. Officers earlier used pepper spray to bring crowds outside the White House under control after a fence was knocked down. The violence began after George Floyd died in police custody, and the ongoing violence has exposed the country's deep divisions over race.
The fabric of America is fraying. A nation on edge. After days of discord. This is how erratic it's become. In Salt Lake City, a man targets protesters with a bow and arrow. In Chicago, police officers are dragged through the streets. But trust has eroded on every side of this battle. A police car drives into a crowd. Decades of racial injustice has reached boiling point. It seems like civility and stability has been abandoned from coast to coast.
You see me, you see the pain in my eyes? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired.
America's president, a man who seems to relish conflict, is now surrounded by it. And he's already using it as a political weapon, lamenting the scourge of the radical left.
Here we're just a couple of hundred metres from the White House, the Capitol, far from insulated from the anger ripping through this country. You can see the police advancing here. Protesters have been throwing rocks and water bottles at them. Police responding with pepper spray. This is very tense and it's playing out on every street around me.
But two crises are convulsing in America, a pandemic and police violence. And there is no sign of a quick cure for either. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News, Washington.
Incredible scenes have emerged out of Philadelphia in the United States as peaceful demonstrations gave way to violence. Rioters have begun looting stores, setting fire to a police car and tearing through shop fronts. Authorities say they'll extend curfew hours from 6 p.m. local time to 8 a.m. the next morning. Stores have been ordered to close down as buildings are vandalised. At least 13 police officers have been injured and 35 arrests made. City officials are calling for calm, attributing most of the violence to outside agitators.